Good evening, everyone. It's Eric with His&Hers HHQ. Um, while I've got things over there drying, curing, I've got the gloss black on all the chrome bits. Well, as you can see, peeking up over there, the windshield frame. While everything's... I don't want to touch it yet. You know, it's waiting on the cure and everything like that. The primer that I've got down, I know primer usually dries pretty quick, but I want to make sure. I'm on my third light coat of primer on the car body. I found some more ugly, go figure. And I just wanted to get that touched up and a little extra. So while all that's going on, this is just going to be a quick Friday discussion on the next build. I'm doing a series of builds called Creatures of the Road. I call it Creatures of the Road. And I launched that with my Frankenstein's monster, the AMT 1/25th scale Phantom van. I've got an entire series of videos on it, and that wound up turning into a wild and crazy ride through the build and turned into Frankenstein's monster. So I decided I enjoyed that so much that I had to do cars representing Dracula, the Wolfman. We're talking the old, 70s, 80s, Saturday night creature features. Just something from my childhood. It was just something fun to do. And, that was a little bit of inspiration. Monster Squad. Anybody remember that movie? Good Lord. I'm thinking Boris Karloff and Vincent Price. I had a lot of inspiration for the build. It's what it is. And since I have Frankenstein's monster, I have to do Dracula's hearse, which as soon as I figure out, it's mental gymnastics, as soon as I figure out how I'm going to raise the roof on that thing to accommodate a casket, it's going to get built. There are, I'm keeping my eye out for little tidbits here and there, things to add to the build. And I'm using the AMT Surfshark for that. So my next concept was the Wolfman. Well, this is going to be representative of the Wolfman. Now, I don't know how this kit looks. I don't know. It's obviously open, and it has seen much better days. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to leave the bed off. Keep the fenders, leave the bed off, because I have an idea. Much like the bed of Frankenstein's monster has the big patient's table kind of thing where the monster was strapped down, I'm thinking of a cage. I will scratch build a cage. Just give that kind of representation of a caged animal kind of thing. And depending upon how the roof here looks, it appears it's got the center divider kind of thing here, which is really useful. And if it doesn't, I will make it. But what I was thinking or had in mind was exaggerating the roof a little bit, raise the back, and maybe a couple of millimeters and lower the front a couple of millimeters, or just leave the back up where it is and lower the front a little bit, cut the roof so it angles down, and then put the divider in there, of course, but exaggerate the divider, because much like Frankenstein's monster's vehicle gives that impression of Frankenstein in the color scheme, that's much like what I want to do with this. So the fenders, I'm going to cut the fenders basically in half, right back here, and I'm going to apply sheet styrene. Now what I'm going to do is angle, use the hot water and melt I'll reshape the sheet styrene a little bit and create kind of ears. And what I'm picturing color scheme wise is giving it the blacks and browns and kind of feathered in so it's furry. The interior will be red with black outlines around the windows, give that kind of red eye, sunken dark eye look. You'll understand when I get to it. But I'm going to lengthen the frame just a little bit. I'm going to do that on purpose. And then probably get rid of the sides here, the sides of the hood, and probably scratch build some headers. I want to give this look here like, I don't know, I'm thinking like giving it a kind of a flared nostril look, and then give it a gum line, and then the teeth and the headers would look as if they were teeth. Leave the front fenders off, kind of thing. Totally, I'm thinking, well, kind of that inspiration that Barris builds, like the Munster Mobile, stuff like that. But it's my own creation. So if I can find them, I want to do kind of like I do like this. I may just leave, I may do the ring and leave the hubs off, which I think would look pretty cool. But I was thinking kind of something like the narrow slicks, like the old 50s, 60s slicks in the back. And then, of course, these kind of tires up front. Maybe give it a slight angle, so raise the back end just a little bit. But yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. It's just going to be, well, just because that is what's in the box doesn't mean that's what has to come out of the box. So that's what I'm thinking about next build wise, and I'm really kind of looking forward to it. Hopefully Sunday all of this stuff will be situated, and I'll feel comfortable handling it anyway. And I will apply this and see how well we do on camera. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's kind of fun. If I mess up in front of you guys. I own it. I did it. But I'm not looking to mess up. So yeah, so that's what's coming up, and I hope you all stay tuned. I'm Eric with His&Hers HHQ. If you haven't already, follow us over on Facebook at His&Hers Hobby Headquarters. Take a moment, like, subscribe, share, comment below. I do try to be as interactive as possible, and I will comment or reply back as often as possible. So anyway, yeah, so I'm Eric. Have a good day.